this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video. And another video inside of Stampy's lovely world. Today, in this video, I am going to be joined by Lee Bear! Whoop, 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 whoop. Lee Bear, if you are feeling good today, then pretend to be a rock. Brilliant! You must be feeling very good today. You can stop being a rock now, Lee, and begin giving me my breakfast. And actually, wait a minute. I've just noticed. I'm not even hungry, Lee. I am not even hungry. Tell you what, let's have a late breakfast / early lunch. Let's do brunch later on, Lee. Let's do brunch. And look, no game still, which means we can go straight in the video. I kind of like this. I kind of like getting straight down to business. It's always good fun doing the little games at the beginning, but it's kind of nice just to get straight into doing what I want to be doing in the video. But before that, I'm going to add someone to my love garden. And today to my love garden, I am adding Holly. And the reason I'm adding her is because she has the most amazing loom band creation I have ever seen. She and her mum have made an amazing Stampy Cat loom band model, and it's just absolutely fantastic. I have no idea how people make any of the things they do with loom bands, and I think that is amazing. And she also sent me a really good song as well that she wrote, and I'll be leaving a link to that in the description. So thank you very much for sending me the picture, Holly and Holly's mum, and for sending the song as well, and welcome to my love garden. So now let's go and wander over to the doghouse, and I'm going to pick a dog, and then I'm going to explain what we're building today. And we are building something that is going to be big, and I mean rocket ship big, lighthouse big, theatre big. We are building the next big project in Stampy's lovely world, and I can't wait to explain what it's going to be, and I can't wait to build it. I can't wait for you to all be able to see what it's going to be. Forget hearing about it, I want you all to see it, and I'm going to be doing that while being joined by Benji today, I believe. And where is Benji? Can you find Benji? Are you Benji? You're not Benji. Stop pretending to be Benji if you're not Benji. Here's Benji. Benji, I want to take you with me. Look at me, Benji. Oh, I see. You don't care about me. You don't care about me looking after you and taking you around. You just care about the pork chops that are in Lee's hand. That's right, isn't it? Oh, now you start looking at me, Benji. I see how this is. I see how this relationship's working. All you want me for is my pork chops. Then again, all I want Lee for is the cake. Only jokingly. I'm only joking. I'm only joking. I care about you as well. I'm not just after you for your cakes. I like the fact that you help me build, and we have good fun together, and I care about you. It's just you make really nice cakes, Lee. You just make really, really nice cakes, okay? Anyway, let's go and start building. I should probably explain what we're doing. We are building the Hotel of Dreams. We are going to build the most luxurious and amazing hotel you have ever seen, and that is a guarantee, I tell you. What we're going to do is we're going to build a massive structure. It's going to be made out of glass and glowstone, and it's going to light up in the night, and there's going to be a big statue monocle thing on the top of it. It's going to be like for firework, and it's going to be amazing. And we're going to have 7 rooms, and each room is going to be themed around a different amazing thing. And honestly, this thing, I'm not bigging this thing up. This is going to be amazing. I'm not even joking. You might think I'm going to turn around and build a little hut somewhere. Nope, we are going to build the most amazing, fantastical thing I have ever built in my lovely world. So let's get building. So the main things it's going to be built out of is white wool. And I know that might not sound fantastic, but what I think would be cool is pretty much all being white and glass. It'll make it look really clear and clean and nice and things. So we need to build 11 along here, and then we go 3 across. We go 1, 2, 3 to here, and then we build 11 across here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then I'm going to go 3 across here, just in case you wanted to build the same hotel. You know what size it's going to be. Then I go 11 across here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and oh, okay, this hasn't linked up for some reason. Let me go and try and work out what's gone wrong here. I think this should have gone 1 further here, actually. Is this not 11 along? Let me just count this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is right, isn't it? Let me just check one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then it go, oh, this is supposed to go 3 out here, I see. Yeah, this goes 1 further out here, Lee. And then this is where we're going to build the wall. So this goes to here. and then we start building along here. There we go. So this is the size that it's going to be, and this is where the lobby is going to be. So this should go 1, 2, 3, and link up perfectly with here. There we go. So this is the shape that the bottom's going to be. But it's going to be a really cool shape, because what we're going to do is we're going to leave a big gap in the middle of the entire hotel, and then have one big pillar going all the way up to the top, and then that's where we're going to have a big statue, a big feature on the very top of it up there. So while Lee's going around and doing that, actually, I'm going to help him build up all of the walls, and then we're going to start building the lobby, and it's going to be pretty much entirely white. So the walls are all going to be white wool, and then some of the furniture on the inside is going to be made out of nether quartz, because that is white as well, and so the whole place is going to look clean and gleaming and amazing. But before we carry on building taller, how do you fancy a game of spontaneous spleef? We need to go and try and destroy all of the floor in here, and so let me just fill this up for now so there's no escaping. So let's do a best of 3 of spontaneous spleef. So this is basically spleef, but we play it wherever we want. So we've got to break away the ground, and the last person standing wins. So let's begin in 3, 2, 1, let's spleef. Right, let's try and break it away. I just love this game because it's useful. It's not just playing, we're also destroying the ground, which is what we want to do. And ooh, you nearly knocked yourself down there, Lee. Oh, he's right on the edge. He's scared. Oh no, I fell down though. He was on the run, running back from me. I got too confident that I fell down. Right, that means Lee has won the first game. If he wins the next one, he is the winner overall. But if I win, then we're going to go for a decider. So let's spleef again in 3, 2, 1, let's spleef. Right, he seems to be a bit trapped in the corner, or if he tries to do that jump, he might fall down. Right, I'm going to try and trap him. I'm going to be aggressive, and oh, he fell down. He tried to jump, then I broke away the blocks, which means we get to have the decider. So hop back upstairs, Lee, and we can have the final go. So whoever wins now is going to be the overall winner. So let's begin in 3, 2, 1, go. Right, it's a bit risky to go out in the middle over there. Let me try and trap Lee off. Oh, he did it. He managed to jump across. He managed to escape, but oh no, he fell down immediately. He tried to do some too difficult jumps. Yeah, after my first fall, I decided just to kind of stay back and not try to jump anywhere. But on the bright side, we have destroyed almost all of the ground. So what we need to do is destroy all of this, and then we're going to replace it all with a white wall. And the way the lobby's going to be, as I said, it's going to be pretty simple. We're going to have an elevator, which is going to be a water elevator. It's basically a big tube we fill full of water, and you can go and swim up to get up to the top, and then that way it will take up less space than having a staircase. And it's also just more fun, kind of drifting up in the water. And it's going to be a glass elevator as well. It's going to be a glass lift, so you can go up in that, and you can see over the entire hotel as you rise, and it's going to look rather fancy, if I do say so myself. So let me go and get rid of the rest of this dirt, and then we can go and start trying to build in some of the floors. So do you want to give me a hand with the floor quickly? And I got all of this white wool here, and Lee should have some on him as well, and then we can go and try and fill all of this in as quickly as we can, and then I can start decorating. Then I can start making the place look a little bit pretty. So at the very back of the reception, the very back of the lobby, sorry, we're going to have the reception, and it's basically going to be 2 counters, and you go up to them, and that is where you get your keys from. So each room is going to be a different colour, so I'm going to have different colour blocks of wool, and then a lever in an item frame above it, and so as if you wanted to say book into the blue room, you would go up to it, and then they would give you the blue key, and then all of the doors are going to be iron doors, so you can only get in if you have a key, and the keys will obviously work for all of them, but we can forget about that anyway and pretend you only need the specific key for getting into that room. And then apart from that, it's just going to be the big feature, which is going to be the massive tower, which is going to go even taller than the top room of the hotel. And then there's going to be a big glowstone structure right on the very top, because me and Lee have been very busy gathering materials to build this hotel for a long time. We spent a lot of time in the nether getting the glowstone. But the good thing about doing it on the console is that you can reset the nether. So we can gather up a whole load of glowstone, then we can load up the world again and reset the nether, and then it's all back again. Then we can go and keep gathering it up. So we've had pretty much endless supplies of glowstone, which has been very, very useful. So let me go and just finish in placing the final few blocks of this floor. And you know, I said about how big this thing is going to be and how amazing it's going to look. It might not seem that big now, but it is going to be very tall. There's going to be I think there's going to be 5 floors, 4 or 5 floors, and big floors as well. And then at the very top, there's going to be the penthouse, which is going to be the most amazing room in the entire hotel. And that is going to be where I sleep whenever I stay. And it's basically going to be a big room with amazing views and absolutely full of cake. So that's where I'm going to stay. And I believe I've run out of white wool. I've got a little bit more. Do you have any spare white wool that you could throw in my direction, Lee? And we should also start thinking about going to Betty Buys. And there we go. This should be more than enough. We do have lots of white wool on us. Let me just go outside now and make a crafting table, and we can make a couple beds. The good thing is, once we've built the first few rooms, whenever we need to sleep, we can just book into one of the rooms and just have a quick nap immediately there. It's going to be very useful. And also, just when I have guests coming to stay in my house, at the moment I've got a rather dingy, rubbishy looking guest room. Instead of doing that, we can just book them into the hotel and then they can stay here. So do you want to come down here quickly, and we can have a quick Betty Buys, and then in the morning I'm going to carry on trying to build the rest of the lobby. So I think the first thing I'm going to try and build is probably the reception at the back, and that is going to be along here, I believe. Actually, let's do it along here. Let's make the actual main room as big as it can be. So this is basically going to be a wall the whole way along here. Then there's going to be 2 little gaps, which is going to be like some windows where people can talk to people. So let's leave the gap here. Let's go maybe 3 along. Then let's carry on building along, and then I'm going to go and do the same on the other side. Then in the very middle, there'll just be a door which I can mark as staff only, so only people that work in the hotel can go in there. And actually, what I need to do is I need to do a competition to see who the employee of the month is going to be. I've not done that in a little while, actually. Do you remember I used to always do that? Whenever I built something, I did a competition to see who the employee of the month was going to be, and I've not done that in a little bit, so I'd like to do that again. So yeah, this is where the reception's going to be, and then in the very middle, I need to add a door. I think this should be the very middle here, and so I'm going to add a door in there so you can go to the back. So let me go and make another crafting table. I know I'm bad making all these crafting tables, I don't care. And let's go and make I should probably do an iron door actually, just so the whole thing stays to continue to look white like this. And then let's go and add some of the coloured blocks that I talked about. I've got a chest out here with some spare materials in, and so I can go and try and grab some of the coloured wool. So there's going to be a yellow room, there's going to be a red room, and then there's going to be all of these other colours as well. Let's take as many as we can, and then I can go and plonk these down, and then I'll go back and do it again. So I'm going to try and do them in the order that they're going to be. So on the first floor, there's going to be a yellow and a red room. So let's start here. I'll do yellow, red, and then I'll do purple, and then I'm going to do blue, and then lime, then pink, and then I think there's also the only other one to do is the orange room, which is going to be, of course, my room, the penthouse on the very, very top. So let me go and grab 1 piece of orange wool, which is lucky because I only have 1 piece of orange wool in there, and let me go and place this down. Then I'm going to make all of the levers, which are going to be the keys, and put them on the top. So let's put these item frames along here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and let me go and make myself 7 levers so I can go and put them on. Levers should be around here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can go and then place these in here, and so say if someone wanted one of the specific keys, I'm going to know which room it's going to be for. I should also make a way of actually getting through this door as well, would be a good idea. So let me go and make a button and then probably a pressure plate on this side, and so this way people will be able to get in and out. That's the plan. Anyway, I'm struggling a little bit. So there we go. This is where the reception's going to be, and look what Lee's done. Lee is getting very, very busy building all of this. So you can kind of see from the outside, this is what it's going to look like, and I told you it's going to look really fantastical. Imagine this, but a lot taller than a big dome on the roof. Trust me, this thing is going to be absolutely amazing. Anyway, let's stop talking about it, and let's continue actually building it. So one of the main things that are going to be in the lobby is the elevator, and this is basically going to be a big lift that is going to take you up to the top floor. So I want to build it about here, and I need to fill it full of water. So I'm going to build this around like here, and so it's basically going to be you walk through a door. I want just I want the door to be 3 wide. So is this a little bit wonky? So this, I need to get rid of this here, I think, and I think I've gone out a little bit too far on this side. Yeah, I have. So let me break this away, and let me go and put this back down here. So here we go. This is where you're going to walk through, and then you go and swim up here. So let me go and build this up, and so this is going to go all the way up to the very top. This is going to be the only way to get up and down to all of the different rooms, and it's probably the most fun way of doing it. And then actually this side is all going to be glass, and so that way when you go up, you'll be able able to look into the lobby, and everyone's going to see you as you kind of swim your way up to your room. You will get a little bit soggy. I will be honest, whilst trying to swim up to your room, you will probably get a little bit soggy because, yeah, you're going to be wet. If you got your suitcase with you, that's going to get completely soaked, but oh well, it's still cool. It's still better than having to go and climb up a big staircase. So this is going to lead up to here somewhere, and up to here, and then I'm going to go and fill the rest of this in with glass, and I guess I'll only do it to the first floor for now. So the first floor is going to be here where this glowstone is, so we are going to have to go and try and build this whole ceiling in. So this is where the first floor is going to be, and there's going to be 2 rooms per floor, so they're going to be pretty big rooms, which will give me lots of room to kind of decorate them and give them their own theme. So on this first floor, there's going to be the amazing animals room, and it's going to be a room full of amazing animals. So if you're an animal lover, that is the room you want to book into. Then on the other side, the room that I could imagine Lee staying in a lot is going to be the food fantasy room. It's basically going to be a room with a big kitchen in and all sorts of different food. So if you're a food lover, that is going to be the room you want to go into. So let me go and fill in a little bit more of this floor, and then I'm going to build up the elevator just a little bit higher. And oh no, I'm banging my head. I'm banging my head here. Oh dear. So this is good actually. I can kind of build this around here and then do the glass like this. But there's of course going to be another gap in the ceiling leading to higher floors. There won't be a proper ceiling here. So let me build this like this, and then break away that one, place this down here, and then fill in these last 3 blocks, and then let me just break away the ceiling, because this is where you're going to be going up to the next room above. So this is how the elevator is going to work. So the only thing I need to do now is add in the water. Oh, actually, before adding in the water, I do also need to add in some signs. Basically, if I filled it all up with water, it would get a little bit messy and it would be a little bit dangerous because as you swam up, there wouldn't be any breathing holes. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to make myself a whole load of signs, and signs can be used to block the water. I use them a lot, so you've probably seen this before. But if I go and make lots and lots and lots and lots of these, I can basically fill the whole area up with these, and then I can try and I can try and make it so we're not going to get completely soaked. So if I go and do a sign here, one there and one there, and then I basically leave a gap and then do the same here, and if I do that the whole way up, the water should go up quite nicely. So let's do that there, and that's wrong. Oh no, that is right, that is right, that is right. Yeah, there we go. This is in the right place. So if I hop outside now and make myself... hello, Benji. I'm sorry, Benji, for... you can stand up, Benji. Just please be safe. Please be safe. I probably shouldn't have told him to stand up as I'm building the water elevator. I don't trust animals in it. Then again, as I did say, one of the rooms is going to be themed around animals. So, yeah, let's see how that turns out, trying to get the animals to the 2nd floor of the hotel. That might be... fun? Is that the word to use? Fun? And oh, Benji, look at him immediately jumping in the water. Get out of that water, Benji. Benji, follow me. I'm not playing. Benji, don't do that to me. Dogs, look. Do not go underneath ice in the water. That's not a good idea, Benji. It's not a good idea. I only tell you off because I love you. Right, let's go back up here and let's go and try and fill in some of this water. And Lee, while I'm doing this, you could start building some of the ceiling in this room if you want. You see where the glowstone is? You can carry on filling in some of that floor there. But there is going to be a little bit of a gap in the middle, but I will get to that soon. But for now, let me go and try and fill in this water. So first things first, I should add a pressure plate because otherwise all the water is going to spill out absolutely everywhere, and I do not want that. I do not want a leak in my hotel. I also need to have a grand unveiling of my hotel, don't I? I need to have a special event on when I open the hotel, a grand opening of Stampy's Hotel of Dreams. Have I said the name yet? Have I said that I'm calling it my Hotel of Dreams? If I hadn't, that's what I've decided to call it. I like it because it literally is a hotel of dreams because, yeah, you sleep when you're in the hotel, so you're dreaming, and it's a dream hotel. It's supposed to be the most amazing place ever. And so let me go and try and fill this in. So this is basically the doorway to get in. So if I place the water now, because this pressure plate is here, it shouldn't all spill out. You see how the water kind of stays where it is? And so if I get a few more buckets of water here, I can go and fill in the next area. So if I put water there, and then water there, and I can put the rest in the middle, and then I'm going to go and fill up some more water. Benji, please be careful. Is he climbing up to the top? I think he's there trying to climb up to the hotel. You're not supposed to go up that way. You're supposed to go up the elevator I'm about to build. So here we go. I filled up some more buckets of water, and I can go and do it to the next level, and then you're going to... Ow! Oh no, oh no, oh no, Benji, please don't go after him. No, Benji. Right, Benji's sitting down now. That was my bad. I did kind of run right in front of Lee as he was swinging. Right, so let me go and try and fill in the rest of the water. Oh, it's kind of a bit more difficult while I'm bobbing up and down. There we go. And then it's all spilling all over the place. Right, let me go and make, once again, another crafting table. Sorry, I've made a million of them so far. Let me go and plonk this down, and then I can go and make another pressure plate. Which can be used to block off some of the water. Let me stack these buckets together because I don't need them anymore. And if I place that down there we go. That's going to stop the water. You can see how I can very easily go and just swim up it, and that's how we go and get up and down from the different floors. But as I said, there is going to be a big gap, which is going to be in the entire area, leading the whole way up to the top, and it's going to be a little bit of a funky shape. So let me see if I can work this out. I first need to try and work out the very middle of the hotel. So that will be the middle here, in the middle this way. But how do I know if it's the middle on this side? So this goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 11 including here. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is this the middle here? Is that the middle block? Let me see if this is right. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it needs to be here. So that is the very middle of the hotel, I think. I tried to work it out. I don't know if that really worked. And so there's going to be a bit of a weird shape. It's going to be like this, and then it's going to go 1, 2, and then go 3 along there. And then it's going to go 1, 2, and then it's going to be 3 along here. And then it's going to go 1, 2, and then there's 3 along that side there. So it's going to be this shape. The whole way up to the very top is going to be completely open. So this won't be ceiling here. That will go all the way up so you can actually see the sky. And so the only problem is, of course, when it rains. But for now, it should be absolutely okay. And so the final quick thing I wanted to do before the end of the video is just to add a few more things in here. Actually, I could add the start of the pillar, I guess. So this is going to be a pillar which is going to go like this, kind of like a little mini cross shape, I guess, and it will go up like this, and this will be the whole way up, and there will be some glowstone on it as well, just to make it look a little bit better. So let's build this up to here, and then build this one up, and then on this layer I'm going to have a little bit of glowstone just in line with the rest of everything else. Actually, it needs to be one lower than this. Actually, let me go and dig these away. So this is where there's going to be a little bit of glowstone, which I can build like this, and then it's going to carry on going up even higher, as I said, right until the very top of the hotel. And also down in the lobby, I'm going to add a little bit of furniture as well, so I can very quickly do that. I'm going to use nether quartz actually, just because it looks white, and so it will fit in with everything else. So let me make some half slabs, and I'll show you how I'm going to make the furniture out of nether quartz, because it's not something you commonly make furniture out of. So I'm going to do a few sofas down here. If I build this along, like, if I do it to here, I guess, and then I can go and put these in there like that. And then I'm going to do a little table down the front like this, and then just do the same on the other side down here. If I go like, oh, I think I've done that too long actually. If I go to here, and then I can go and place that there, and place that one down there, and there's the sofa, and here's some little tables down here. And I'm also going to add some glowstone into the ground as well. So instead of having any torches, I'm going to have glowstone everywhere. There's going to be no torches inside of the hotel whatsoever. But here we go. This is the start of the hotel. You can see I've got the lobby pretty much entirely done. I've made a good start on my water elevator, and Lee has been hard at work building it taller and taller and taller. So in the next episode, we're going to go and begin the amazing animals and food fantasy room. But for now, we have just about run out of time in this episode, so I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!